Everyone, it's Joe Brunner from Lucas Liquors. Hey, I wanted to give you an update on Bill SB 21-134, the one that I've been talking to you about. I did testify on Wednesday, and I'm going to put a lot of stuff out with this video. I think it's really important for those of you that don't know our political system, or those of you that want to learn about what bad politics is. This video's for it. So please stay tuned in this video and make sure you share it. So this bill goes in the Senate. They put it before a business committee. This business committee is supposed to support Colorado business. I believe it's Robert Rodriguez is the chairman. And then there's several names. And I'm going to get those names, and we're going to make sure that we tell you everybody that voted yes and no, because you're going to want to know this. Now, the bill is supposed to make the liquor laws better. Okay, in 2016, there was what they call the Grand Compromise, which lays out the liquor laws all the way to 2037. And everybody, no one really was happy on either side, but everybody accepted it. So now we have a bill that's sponsored by Senator Jeff Bridges, and we need to remember his name. And we need to remember that because from what my understanding is, through the rumor mill, I heard that he's going to run for the United States Congress. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But if he is absolutely a big business politician. And I'm going to show you that in a second. And this is the stuff that really gets irked because the average person doesn't go to testimonies at the Senate. Heck, you've never seen any of this stuff. That's why you got to stay tuned. So I want to tell you first, all these people that sponsored or voted yes for this bill: Jeff Bridges, James Coleman, Larry Liston, Kevin Priola, and Robert Rodriguez. 3 Democrats, 2 Republicans, okay? So skip party lines, has nothing to do with that. This bill, they state, is going to help, and you'll be able to hear the testimony because I'm attaching the whole testimony to this video and also through email to all our followers. This bill is stated from Senator Bridges that it's going to help mom and pop stores compete with national chains. So let's talk about this is where the comic comes in. This is where you know they're just big business senators, right? They're special interest groups, lobbyists, witnesses. Everybody that was against it was CBLA, that's what I belong to. Colorado's for Safety, the Ethiopian Liquor Association, and I'm saying their name incorrectly, I apologize. The Colorado Craft Brewers, all mom and pop businesses throughout the Colorado, probably totaling a little bit more than 16, but certainly representing at least half, okay? Now, Senator Bridges, the people that are for the bill, there were 4 people. This is amazing. This is where you got to listen to this. Oh, and I forgot to tell you this. The bill was supposed to be heard at 1:30. They waited all the way till late in the day to be heard. I don't know when we quite left, 6:30. So some of the witnesses would drop off. I believe that. So these are some things will be, this is the way Joe sees it. Okay? But now you get to make your judgment of Senator Jeff Bridges, Senator James Coleman, Senator Larry Liston, Senator Kevin Priola, and Senator Robert Rodriguez. I will tell you, they are big business, right? What does that mean? Here are the 4 people that testified. Total Wine & More, owned by a United States congressman. I've been sharing all the problems I'm having getting their products. Someone's blocking me and giving them a free profit center, right? That seems to be okay in our state. 2-year investigation. In South Carolina, current investigation, violation of 3-tier system, and several other states. We just Google it, we'll find out. So that's going on. The only independent store, and isn't an independent store, is Applejack's. I'm going to attach Applejack's and the link of who owns them. Supposedly it's for Colorado families, but uber wealthy. Okay, we have to understand that because uber wealthy, Total Wine & More, uber wealthy. CBRE, that's a worldwide real estate firm, commercial real estate, that leases the big box. And you know, with all the stores going out of business, the benefit is they got to lease those spaces. Then there was GoPuff. I was like, who the heck is GoPuff? I didn't know who they were. Well, they're a large company that has 9 warehouses in Chicago, and they deliver snacks and they deliver diapers. At least that's what was testified. I find out yesterday they got an $8.9 billion infusion of cash, and they bought BevMo, another large liquor store chain. That wasn't said at the testimony, but I'm pretty sure they knew. And then there was one store that was missing that was testified last year, and I believe there's another store that's under investigation. That's why they probably didn't show up. So all corporations, and I don't know what we call Applejacks, and the missing one. But where's the mom and pops? There wasn't one. I've never talked to one. I challenge people, that anybody that watches this video, and you gotta share this video, ask all little liquor stores if they support this bill. You guys won't find any, because this is major destruction to the way of life for small business in Colorado, which I find shocking that senators, the senators I keep on listing, are backing, right? Well, if the rumor is correct and Senator Jeff Bridges wants to go for Congress, well, I'm sure Coloradoans don't donate enough to his campaign, so he's going to get big dollars from the big boys. I don't know. I don't know the reason. I have no idea why you would do it, right? Then these are just, I'm just guessing. But why would you support big business? Now, there are people, when you listen to the testimony, they're going to let all these stores just go out of business. They don't care about all these lives. Over 1,600 individual independent businesses. These senators don't care about our lives. They say they're doing it for us. So they either know better than us, okay, or they're working with big business, or they simply are ignorant and they don't understand life, or they've never run a small business. But when you listen to the testimony, it's worth your time to listen to the testimony so you hear how disgusting this stuff is and how our political process works. So the benefit we have is this goes to appropriations and then it goes to the Senate floor. So we'll continue to focus on senators that support stuff like this. I'm going to get active. Anybody that's going to run against these people in an election, I would like to speak for you. Please make sure you call me. Okay, I know a lot of people in our community. We got to start exposing these politicians that don't do good stuff for Colorado. They're doing stuff for themselves. I'm tired of it. So, I'll leave you with this. 50% of liquor stores are owned by women. 68% are minority owned. We're going to wipe them out. And people were begging when you listen to the testimony. And I heard Senator Bridges saying, this is for small mom and pop. You should listen to the testimony. It's just not true. If it is for mom and pop, how come none of them showed up and only corporations showed up? Okay, and then they hide that BevMo showed up. Or maybe they didn't hide. I guess they didn't know that the $8.9 billion cash infusion, and they bought a national liquor store chain that sponsors a bill that removes residency from Colorado right now, instead of as it gradually changes till 2037, so all the independent store owners can sell their stores if they wanted to. By the way, this isn't for Lucas Liquors. I'm in the most competitive area and I'm good with it. I compete against all of them. Because remember, the rub is, the reason someone protects product from Total Wine & More, because I sell it for less. We all buy it for the same price. So this is a game of major corporations ripping Colorado off and getting senators to bite off on this. It's time for us to fight back. Let's get vocal. Share this video. This needs to go everywhere. Remember, man, thank you very much. Let's support Colorado small business, and fair competition in Colorado. You guys have an amazing day, and I'll keep on giving you updates as we go. Thank you.